streaming for? What are we streaming for? We're streaming for Limited Run Games Saturday night. And John Kratz just liked my tweet about it. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Hey, everybody. Mr. MegaManFan, MMF187, broadcasting Axiom Verge tonight. Hope you're all having a good weekend, good day, good month, good year, good everything. And thanks for tuning in. I have 857 subscribers as of this live stream, and I appreciate each and every one of you, whether you're tuned in live now or watching a replay or hanging out in the chat room as Keaton is. Hey Keaton, good to see you. Hopefully the first of many to come. Hopefully Sir Crunch and Krusty Dusty's game reviews and John Kratz and a few others might join us for the live stream tonight. So let's get this party started. Yes, Keaton, how's your evening going? Hope you're doing well. Pick up where we left off last week. See how much more progress I can make in the next hour or maybe hour and a half, depending on how long I can go tonight. Let's see. Oh, slow day for me. How's that, Keaton? Why was it a slow day? For me, it was a very busy day. We went to 2 different grocery stores. We went to Best Buy to pick up an HD antenna. We went to my wife's friend's Bess's house to look at a cabinet that we might be putting in my rec room because it has curios that I can put my amiibos in. So, then quite an event-filled day. And I also watched UFC fights from Russia live this morning. Lucky you started this at a good time I can watch. Well, I'm glad I did, Keaton. Always glad when I can provide time to watch that people can actually watch it. Let's see. What do I need right now? I only have 6 weapons. Oh, there's Chris. What's up, dude? Always good to see my longtime amigo, camarade, Sir Crunch, aka Chris, live in the chat. This gun's lame. Switch to the Spazer. I'm trying to decide which one I want to use for this. I kind of like the reflector, but I like the spread of the Varange. The Hypno Atomizer is good for certain bosses, not so good for others. Nova, that's good early on, but not so great later. I'll just use the Varange for now. Yeah, I remember Spazer is from Metroid, just like the screw attack when you get that certain suit. I think it's the Varia suit. Watching from my phone until I can get it to find the stream on my PC. Well, anyway, you have to do it, so long as you can do it. Let's see now. Had a feeling there would be an item up here, but I don't have the translation in my passcode yet. But I'm still happy I found an item. Yeah, Varia suit is a mistranslation of barrier suit. Yep. There are lots of things like that that are mistranslations. For example, in Street Fighter, when it says, "You must defeat Sheng Long," there was never any such person as Sheng Long. That was a translation error because they translated it to Chinese first and then from Chinese to English, and they were trying to translate Shoryuken. Shoryuken! And they translated it as Sheng Long. So it was saying you must defeat the Shoryuken attack, not you must defeat some person named Sheng Long that doesn't exist. And then GamePro magazine made an Easter egg out of it and made everybody think there really was such a person named Sheng Long. And a lot of people fell for it, and to this day a lot of people still think Sheng Long is real, all because of a mistranslation. Mario is a mistranslation of Jumpman. That one is debatable. Some people say there was actually a warehouse owner in Seattle where Nintendo of America headquarters is, and his name was Mario. And allegedly, they changed the name from Jumpman to Mario because he was such a prick. He was like a memorable prick because he would come in and yell at them that the rent was late. So, you be the judge of what you want to believe on that. Personally, I think the myth is actually more interesting. I like the story behind that some guy was just a huge dick, so they named Mario after him. To me, that's more fun. Anyway, you can look up all kinds of videos about that subject. Keaton, Norm the gaming historian, has a very good one on the legend of Mario and the early history of Nintendo. I highly recommend his video. He also talks about the lawsuit they won over Donkey Kong when they tried to claim that it was a ripoff of the King Kong movie, and then it turned out the people that were claiming copyright on it didn't have copyright on it themselves, so they not only lost, they lost big time. And as a thank you to the lawyer, whose name was John Kirby, they gave him the lifetime licensing rights to name any boat Donkey Kong that he wanted, and then gave him a yacht. So basically, the guy who won the lawsuit for them had like the SS Donkey Kong he could sail around on, which I just think is a freaking awesome piece of video game history. I love that story. So yeah, check out Norm the Gaming Historian. His channel is all that and a bag of chips. I'm sure Chris knows exactly what I'm talking about. I was watching Retro Robbie's stream last night. Big shout out to Retro Robbie. Found out that he had never watched Modern Vintage Gamer before. And I know that's a channel that both Chris and I watch. Maybe you watch it too, Keaton, I don't know, but Modern Vintage Gamer is one of my favorite guys in the whole homebrew hacking modding scene, because he takes on any and all systems and shows you what they're capable of if you're willing to play around with them and change them. And I guess Nintendo got a little mad at him for his Switch videos, and they actually claimed copyright on like 3 seconds of audio and video in each of his Switch homebrew hacking videos. So he had to take all of his Nintendo Switch videos down, and he put up a video about it saying, I'm not going to do Switch videos anymore because it's not worth getting hassled by Nintendo. And it makes me sad to hear him say that, but I also can't honestly blame him. If I was getting hassled by Nintendo, I'd feel the same way too. Having a Corona and some butter and seaweed waffle potato chips. Nice! Michelle and I just had sandwiches from Gandolfo's. I had one of their New York specialties, which was like ham and lettuce and Thousand Island dressing and a whole bunch of other good stuff. Yeah, it sucks that Modern Vintage Gamer got hassled, but he's a good dude. Check out his channel sometime, or you can follow him on Twitter too at Modern Vintage G. Interesting fact about Mega Man is he actually has a regular gun, but he just refuses to use it. Well, I think that's actually something you should watch the video game box art series about. I'm a backer of that on Kickstarter. I just got the first 6 episodes as a backer. That was a backer reward from Rob McCallum. And I must say, I was thoroughly impressed with the first episode of VGBA because they actually cover the Mega Man 2 box art and talk to the artist who made it about why Mega Man has a gun on the cover, and it all results from a really poor understanding between him and the people that commissioned him to do the artwork. He wasn't even sure it was right, but they were like, yeah, he has a gun. Is that really a gun? Yeah, it's a gun. Draw him with a gun. And so he did. And then everybody gave him shit about it for the next 30 years. So, poor guy, it's not his fault, and I don't blame him. feel like there's something I need to do, but I'm not sure off the top of my head what it is. It'll probably come to me after I've been playing for a little bit. I need to get into the groove, so to speak. Get into the groove, boy, you got to move. However that song goes. So he didn't realize the Buster was supposed to be part of him and just thought the pixel art was bad. Yeah, that's pretty much the story. It's hilarious. And that guy did so much artwork for video games. The guy they interview in Video Game Box Art in the first episode, he did like 80-some games, box art for so many different games. One of his favorites actually was Steel Talons for the Atari Lynx, and he was really sad about it. He's like, I did such great artwork for this, and the Lynx was such a failure that nobody ever saw it. And I was like, damn man, you ain't lying. The Atari Lynx is like the obscuro of handhelds, because it just flopped compared to the Game Boy. Yeah, just think about that. The Atari Lynx had full color and was more powerful and a bigger display, and yet people bought the Game Boy because it was cheaper, had longer battery life, and had Mario and Tetris and Kirby games. So Nintendo won the war even with a less powerful system that was only 4 monochrome colors. So it just goes to show it's not always all about power. It's about licensing and branding and marketing and having the titles people want. And as good as the Atari Lynx was for a handheld, there just wasn't any franchises that Atari had that people wanted. There was no Mario or Sonic on an Atari Lynx, so it was doomed. Even the Game Gear did better than the Lynx. Well, they actually made 2 different versions of the Lynx. There was one that you could use either way, and then there was one that you could only play one way, so it depends on which model you got. I know that the second version of the Lynx was much smaller than the first, but it didn't save them in the market. They were still doomed at that point, no matter what. That's why I like this Varange. It's such a nice long-range weapon. You can shoot them from a distance. I shoot the enemies that I want to die from a distance. But the one you could use either way was also used to play games in rotate mode. Good song, oh thank you. It's a better song than me singing it, I'll say that much. I don't do it justice. Especially when I'm goofing around on a stream. Well, if there was a power node here, I already got it. Should be a god? No. I prefer being mortal. Although today I was more mortal than usual. I'm sure Chris can relate to this when I say it. I woke up this morning and my back was totally thrashed. Like, I tried rolling out of bed and my entire body said, "You ain't going nowhere, buddy." And I was like, oh, it's gonna be one of these days. I'm middle-aged and it shows today. So I did all the things. I took the extra strength aspirin. I took a very long, very hot shower. I turned on the heating pad and sat in my recliner with the heating pad cranked up to the maximum. And after about 3 hours, I finally felt human again, but it took a while. So I was very much not a god this morning. I was anything but. I think I know what I need to do next. I think I need to go to the area where Trace gets the pathogen, like, totally screwing with his mind. I think that's my next goal here, is to go to the pathogen area. Let's see if I can work my way up and around to that. Yep. I hear you, man. That's why working more 10 a.m. days over 8 a.m. days lately. I wonder how many eggs you've crammed into yourself in this whole game. That is hard to say, but I bet it's a lot. Pathogen. Yep, because the pathogen makes him start to hallucinate and see things, and then you can advance the plot. Like, you meet Ophelia, and she is, Ophelia is like a complete dick to you, but you need her to be a dick to you to advance the plot of the game. So that's what I'm gonna do. I can access that area through the glitched tunnel up here at the top. I think I have the strong enough glitch disruptor to get through it. No. Give me that health. I really like the music in this section. The whole choir singing. That was terrible, and I know it was terrible, so I apologize. That was terrible. I still can't remember the big lady's name. Well, there's Ophelia, there's Elsa Nova, there's one that's like Katrashka, and I think she was the one that got destroyed by Athetos. What's the other one? There's at least 3 of them. They should have used... Oh, Keaton, come on. No, they should not have used my voice for this game. Thomas Happ, if you're listening, no, they should not. But thank you. I accept the compliment anyway. Let's see. Oh, yeah. No, it's not the drone. It's the grappling hook. And I missed. Of course I missed. Ah! One more try. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit it. Yes! Thank you! Fast travel. Oh, and this is Orica. There is a really sad backstory for Orica that I'm not going to spoil. You just have to watch the Making of Axiom Verge Blu-ray documentary, because it's pretty tragic. I don't want to give it away. Big Bad Voodoo Mama. Yep, she's Orica. That's her name. Yo, that's right. I need the Lab Coat 3 to be able to jump through that. So, we'll come back to that later. Come on, Orica, take me for a ride. Well, if you're not going to watch the Blu-ray, you can, of course, just look it up on the Axiom Verge wiki. So, if you really want to know. I prefer not to give it away on the stream for people who don't know, because it's never actually explained in the game. And Thomas Happ wrote backstory for, like, everything in this game. Things that never get explained in this game, he actually came up with a continuity for, which is why I very much don't want to spoil it, because he definitely went to a lot of work to create a full backstory for this game. And he even says, you know, there's things that I wrote in this that would actually be in a sequel if I ever make a sequel. Which I hope means he's working on a sequel. I would like to think that's a possibility. Yeah, this game has a lot of backstory. I also really like the music in this area too. Pow, 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 pow. Bow, bow, bow. It just blows my mind, and I know it's true because he spent like, I don't know, 5 to 7 years making this game, but he did everything. The artwork, the enemies, the music. This was all a labor of love by one single man. That's a mind fuck if you think about it too much. That one guy did this whole thing. I mean, even when they made Metroid at R&D 1, they had a whole freaking team. It wasn't just one person. Yeah, alright, time to get jiggy with the pathogens. Here we go. Trace, you may start to feel not so good. Yep, he was definitely a Renaissance man, that's for damn sure. No, actually, Thomas Happ did this whole thing. The only thing that he got help with was getting it published on multiple platforms. Dan Edelman was the guy who did that. Elsinova, did you see that? Sorry, no. What did you see? There was a man who looked just like me standing over there, and then he ran away. Very strange. I did not see this. I'm going after him. Keep your eyes open. Or whatever it is you do. Yep, Trace is gonna be hallucinating. It's about to get a little cray-cray in here. It ain't too bad yet, but it's gonna get bad. Hey you! Stop! Trace, there's nothing. He was right there! Trace, I think you must find Ophelia soon. Please, tell me if you see more strange things. Probably could have come out a lot faster and honestly been what? A better profit, I guess? Well, and again, I don't want to spoil too much when I say this because there's also a very sad story involved with the game finally coming out and then something really bad happens in Thomas Happ's life and then something even worse happens after that. And, you know, it makes me appreciate that I've actually bought Axiom Verge for more than one platform, because I feel like I've helped him with his life. I feel like by buying it for Wii U and Switch and PS4, that I've actually helped the man out, and he deserves it for making such a good game. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah! The missing number glitch. I love it. How is it spoiling anything if it's a real life event? Well, okay, since it's not backstory to the game itself, I'll just tell you. His best friend was a dog named Max, and right as the game was finished and being published and he started to get his first checks and he was like, oh, now I can actually devote all my time to staying at home and being a game developer and hanging out with my best friend, my dog Max. Max died. That's why it's like super fucking bummed out bad news that, like, man, he just finally got to that point in his life, and then it all went to shit. And then it went to even more shit because he and his wife Chloe had a baby Alistair, and there was a medical problem in the hospital, and they didn't address it in time, so his baby ended up with kernicterus, which is a lifelong debilitating motor control brain issue where your body is just unable to control your muscles correctly. So they describe it as like your brain is trapped in a prison because your brain works perfectly, but your body is fucked up. So he got the double whammy there. First his dog died, and then his son was born with a crippling lifelong disease. So yeah, Alistair is a kick-ass name. One of my favorite wrestlers is Alistair Black, and one of my favorite songs by Ozzy Osbourne is Alistair Crowley. Dear Mr. Crowley, Athetos pathogen is starting to affect you. Liked by Kristen Kelly. Hey, thanks, Kristen. I appreciate that. And Chris tagged me in a post. I can't log into Facebook right now to read it, Chris, so if you want to tell me what you tagged me in chat, please go ahead. Changing my name to Keaton was a mistake. I'm going back on it. Hey, it's up to you, man. Live your life the way you want to live it. I love the missing number glitch. Thomas Happ did that on purpose because he was such a big fan of Pokemon. What's the glitch? Well, the missing number glitch in Pokemon is whatever the 6th item you have when you encounter the missing number Pokemon will explode to like 255 of that item. So to recreate that effect in this game, when you glitch this enemy with your disruptor, with your glitch hacking tool, it looks like the missing number from Pokemon, and then whatever the 6th item you have in your weapons portfolio is, turns into a big version of itself. So like, if I had the reflector as my 6th weapon, I get a huge reflector. If I had the ice shards, I get huge ice shards. If the Varange was the 6th, I'd get a huge Varange blast. It's whatever your 6th item is in your weapons gets turned into a bigger version of itself in homage to the missing number glitch. Oh, you tagged me that I'm watching your stream. Oh, thanks, dude. Maybe that'll get a few more people to tune in. Well, it's about time. Oh, sorry. Are you Ophelia? There's no such thing as Ophelia. If there isn't, how did you even know what I was talking about? You know the answer to that. Because you're a hallucination, right? That pathogen is making me see things? Crap. I'd better get moving. Big Varange sounds goddamn epic. Yeah, I've never actually glitched the Varange because I've never had that as my 6th item. I've glitched the reflector, I've glitched the ice shards, and I've glitched, what was the other one I glitched? Was it the flamethrower? What was it? I think it was the lightning gun that I glitched. I think that was my glitch number 6. Oh, that's right, you gotta kill these with the drill. It's the only thing they're vulnerable to. Yeah, but you don't get bugs. You can't use your drones when the pathogen is affecting you. See, I'm hitting the drone button. It won't launch the drone because I'm sick. Once I'm cured, I can go back and do some stuff with the drone, but until then, I'm stuck. Alright, now I need to switch back to the Verge for this next part. Otherwise, it sucks balls. Because there's bugs you can't see because of your hallucination, and if you don't have the Verge, it's like impossible to shoot them. I've learned this the hard way. Like the only reliable way to kill him when the pathogen is making you sick. So now we got a save egg over here. And then we got a mandatory fight that I can't get out of. Because the pathogen is just totally wrecking my freaking mind here. So unavoidable boss battle starts now. Crap, I'm trapped. Trace, please, just stay put. I've made contact with Ophelia. Elsinova, that man from before, he's here. Demon. Wait, I'm no demon. Am I? Demon, Athatos say kill! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. See, I'm not even controlling this now. And then Trace passes out. No, I wasn't the monster. I just was hallucinating that I was the monster. Ugh. Where am I? Safe. This is the trauma ward. Everything hurts. How bad is it? This may be hard to accept, but your injuries were severe. You will neither walk nor see ever again. I remember now. I'd assumed this was all connected to the lab explosion. In fact, that was just an unrelated accident. A frozen pressure valve, of all things. Boom. How could I have forgotten? I survived the blast and awoke. And for months, I was locked in darkness. I was broken. Not just blind, but crippled. But as I lay there helpless, thinking, I had an epiphany. An idea that would become a scientific breakthrough. I worked with Dr. Hammond, who had recovered completely. Together, we published a new theory of everything. It was a rewriting of physics. The media got wind and loved it, but the physics community decried it as pseudoscience. I was blacklisted and given a nickname. Athetos, without place. That's where the memories end. Over a year of my life completely forgotten. And somehow, I'm him. Athetos. Elsa Nova knows this, but she thinks that I don't. Yeah, isn't that ironic? The scientific community hated him, so they gave him the best nickname ever. Hi, Tango. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here. Come here, Tango. Come sit with Daddy. Yeah, that was a pretty Earthbound-esque background. Only without the demonic fetus baby at the end. Trace, this is Ophelia. It is she who brought you to Sudra. Okay, Ophelia. Why exactly would you do that? Several reasons, but mainly because you, like Athetos, are a pattern mind. It means only you could survive Athetos pathogen. It also makes you the only person capable of using Athetos weapons, like that gun. In short, you were the only chance we had to defeat him. So what makes Athetos and I pattern minds? Something we were born with, or something that happened? To be honest, we don't know. Within the breach, there are many worlds. Athetos came from one, so that's where we started. I entered the breach, where I learned about pattern minds, special individuals who can manipulate reality at will. Using a special device called a scry, we searched for another pattern mind that could stop him. We found only you on your world, Earth, and extracted you. We know for sure that you're a pattern mind, but not why. We were hoping you could tell us that. Oh, I'm pretty normal, and I'm fairly confident there's no secret magic going on in my DNA or anything. Are you sure you're not leaving something out? We are sure. Regardless, you are doing well. Breach Attractor and Athetos are in the elevator above us. Destroy it and we can take care of the rest. But getting inside may take some time yet. And then, you are done. We send you back home. Okay, looks like I'm off to see the wizard. The wonderful wizard of Athetos. The crazy woman from Shakespeare. Or is it Greek myths? Oh, are you talking about the one that changes everybody to stone? Not the Hydra. The one with snakes for hair. Medusa. Isn't that it? Isn't she the one who's... Yeah, Medusa's gaze turns people to stone. And she has the snakes for hair. That's who it is. The person Ophelia was named after? No. I have no idea about that. But I thought you meant that this lady looked like Medusa. She kind of does. Tango, why are you crying? Come here. Come here. That's a good boy. Yes. Good boy. Yeah, but that one was Ophelia, not Elsa Nova. If her hair was made of metal and also her face as well. So are you talking about Ophelia or Elsa? If you're talking about Ophelia, yeah, I guess that she does kind of look like Medusa. At least to me she does. But since there were two different Rusalki talking to us, I wasn't sure which one you were talking about. Oops. Gonna need to use the grappling hook for that one. Ow. If I can remember the right button for the grappling hook. There we go. Alright, well, I'm out. Thanks for streaming. Hi, Keaton. That's fine. If you gotta take off, that's cool. Thanks for tuning in, even for a little while. I'm gonna go. See you later. Alright, cool. Keaton, thanks again for tuning in. Catch you next time, I hope. Have a good rest of your night. Tango, why are you crying, Tango? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tango's crying. Here's one of those areas Keaton was talking about where I can actually use the drone. But first I gotta glitch these enemies so they will break open a path. Launched my drone too far. That's better. Pick up that power node! 5 of 6. And back down the rabbit hole. It's hilarious. You glitch this enemy and it makes health for you. I love it. Of course, it's slow as balls, but it's free health. I'm not gonna refuse it. Even if I have to wait a little while to get it. More health, please. Come on. Don't make me wait all day. Alright, that's good enough. Notice how all the enemies that I was hallucinating on the sides of the walls are no longer there? But these are still there. And the missing number glitch still works. Yeah! Love the missing number glitch. It's just fun to kill enemies with that giant reflector. It's such a hoot. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-da-da. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bum 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 bum. Yep, I need the upgraded lab coat to be able to jump through that wall, so I can't. And I can't jump through that one either. There's something I can get here that helps, I just don't remember what. Or maybe it's not in this area. Let me look at the map real quick. Yeah, I'm willing to bet I left a couple of things undone down and to the left after I go around the bend, so I'm actually going to go back up. Might take me a little while, but I feel like it needs to be done. At least I have giant reflectors to amuse myself. Ah, screw it. They're too hard to kill. It's easier to just glitch them because then they roll slower. Now, what did I leave undone over here? There must be something. I swear there is something. What have I not done yet? Oh, wait, is that it? Is that what I need to do? Is that portal to the left? Can I swing to it? I think I can. If I don't miss it completely. Like a dude. Like a dumb dude. Dude, dumb dude. There we go. There's something I need up here. And it is something I can't translate. Well, at least I got whatever the item was for this area. At least I can say I didn't unturn every stone, so to speak. I left no stone unturned. I literally turned them all. See if there was anything else. No. I think that's it. I feel like that's it. It's gotten quiet since Keaton left. Chris, how are you doing, buddy? What are you up to right now? Not much. Nice quiet day at home. Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm enjoying a nice quiet day at home myself right now. It's good to be home after running around all day. Yeah, I don't think I can do much in this area yet. Maybe I can get a drone up there if I get a really good shot off. Maybe. I'll try. Well, what do you know? Unfortunately, since I don't have the drone teleport, I can't really do anything with it. It's cool, but it doesn't mean much. And until I get teleport 3 with the lab coat upgrade, I can't get the item there with the drone either. So it's time for Alice to go back down the rabbit hole. Give me that, give me that, give me that health. Give me that, give me that, give me that health. Give me that, give me that, give me that health. Give me that, give me that, give me that health. That looks like full health. I don't know why I thought there would be a secret up there. I just did. Hey Chris, what's the latest on your car? Did you get all the stuff worked out with Redling's son? Yeah, paid him Tuesday. Got the plates transferred and the insurance switched. Awesome. I'm glad you got it worked out. How are you liking the new car? Well, I guess I shouldn't say that because you've already been driving it for a while. But I mean, how are you liking it now that it's yours? If that makes sense. I'm not sure it does. I think you know what I'm trying to say. I hope. Because one of us ought to know what I'm trying to say. Alright. How the friggity frack do I get back out of here? Still working on getting the cruise control working. Okay. Well, hopefully that will happen. Seriously, how the friggity frack do I get back out of here? But I can get an extra trip to and from work with the same size tank of gas. Oh good! It's a more fuel efficient car. That is good news. Maybe the Lab Coat 3 is in this area, or teleport to, because I'm gonna need something, because right now I can't get out of here. I missed something somewhere. What did I miss? And once we get the cruise working, that will help with mileage even more. The woman at Gandolfo's tonight was telling us how much she loved her car because she could get 421 miles on a full tank. Yeah, there's definitely going to have to be a teleport upgrade or else I'm stuck here forever. So where was it and how did I miss it? It's close to what I'm getting now, 421. Nice. Wait a minute, was there anything? No, there wasn't anything up there. I gotta find that item. I gotta figure out where I haven't gone that I need to go. I'm just gonna have to work my way back up again because I can't think of anything else. Remember the old Mako commercial? If your car looks bad but runs good, that's my car now. Well, then the commercial finally lived up to the name, huh? I guess, uh-oh, better get Mako doesn't apply to you. It's like, oh, I got a better car. I could use a paint job, but as long as it gets me back and forth, that's what I care about. Yeah, that's all any of us really need our car to do. Oh, there's what I wasn't doing. So up here is going to be my teleport upgrade, or lab coat, or whatever it is that gets me the increased teleport range. There it is. Teleport in any direction. Yeah. Sweet. That's what I needed. Increase weapon and item damage. Yes, please. If you thought my oversized reflector was badass before, wait till it's upgraded. Booyah! Feel the wrath of the upgraded reflector! I'm reflecting on all y'all's asses! Unfortunately, I think I need lab coat too. Oh, no, I don't. Sweet. So 6 more of those for the next upgrade. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet. That's hella sweet. I can reflect on my good fortune. Ha 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 ha. Let's teleport my ass out of here. Yeah. There's a save point down here. Somewhere. Although, I might not bother with that just yet. I think I'll kill some spiders first. Come here, spiders. Today is your dying day. Oh, I must have already gotten this item. Which means I've already been through this area. Which means I need to use my funky-ass teleport and go do something else. And I know what that is. Time to get back on Orica's head. That sounds so wrong. Let's go, Orca. Although, if I recall correctly, this area can be kind of a pain in the butt. I think I may just want to save and call it, because this area has a lot of difficult fights ahead. There are a lot of little flying gnats and a lot of little inchworms that I have to disrupt with my glitch hacking tool, and a lot of hidden items, and a boss that's a real pain in the butt. So, with respect to all my live stream viewers or people watching the replay right now, I'm going to tackle that in the next stream, because my back is finally starting to wind down again, and I can feel that I need to quit before I sit here too long and my back gets thrashed. So thank you, Keaton. Thank you, Crunch. Thank you, John. Thank you, Callie. Thank you, everybody that either bigged up my stream on social media, or tuned in live to watch me play on LRG Saturday night. I'm Mr. MegaManFan saying thank you to all my 850 plus subscribers, and I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody.